The lesson for today is, man, forget them kids. Let me tell you guys, I have 3 sons. They're all adults, and I do a lot of social media. So I do a lot of stories. And my stories, a lot of times, are encouraging people on their week, on their day, on just what's going on. So, in 2 different conversations with my oldest 2 sons, one conversation, one of my sons said, again, this was an intense fellowship, and he was saying, yeah, you just like this TikTok preacher or whatever, wishing people whatever you say online. And then my other son, in a different conversation, which I know they probably done talked or whatever, he said something similar to that effect. He didn't call me a TikTok preacher that time, but he said something similar to that effect. So me being a parent that's trying to do everything that I know to do, which I always tell them, everything that I did right, take that and run with it. The things that you think that you missed from me, add that when you have your kids. So if you take the good that I had and what you feel like wasn't good and you add to it, then by the time the end of the line comes, then we should have some great children growing up, some great grandchildren, great grands, all that. So anyway, I took that to heart and I started sending them text message on a regular basis, on a weekly basis. I have a few nephews that also have text threads with them that I do it as well. So after weeks of doing this, I wasn't getting any responses. And if you guys are like me with your kids, they got their phone is glued to their hand, but at the same time, for some reason, they didn't see your text, but they saw everybody else's text. I digress. But so after several weeks of me sending them messages, they weren't responding. So in my mind, I was thinking, man, forget these kids. I'm not doing this no more. I'm not sending no messages to them, wasting my good thoughts, wasting my encouragements on them or whatever. But then I thought about it. What if God did that to us? What if God said, hey, I'm not gonna waste my breath of waking them up in the morning. I'm not gonna carry them through their day. I'm not gonna send people their way to encourage them. So in thinking that, which I'm always gonna make sure that I'm pouring into my sons, but I need to be mindful that it's not about me. It's about them. It's about getting them to the next stage in their life. God is always trying to get you into the next stage of your life. So be encouraged. I love you. Bye.